Hello! Welcome to Draw for Initiative. This is Tina, I'm Sarah. We're loving board games, playing them and painting them, pretty much, because that's what you do. Today we have a very sweet and lovely game. It's called Takenoko, and it's for 8 years and up, for 2 to 4 players. It's what you would call a family game, and you play for about 45 to 60 minutes. And I guess we really like it as a winding down game, I think. Well, I mean, I'm pretty much fangirling here. It's by my favorite designer. Hoo-ha! So, my dear, what did you want to focus on when painting?
I thought it was quite a fun game, and tried to picture that.
Yeah, there's some funny things in that game. Well, I did go for the same thing. The everlasting battle between the panda and the gardener. That was my focus as well. So let's see how we did. And there we are.
Yay!
Let's Takenoko.
Whee!
Which is probably the Japanese word for painting artwork when it comes to board games, I think.
Yeah, we should rename our show.
Yeah, maybe we should. I don't know. So, yeah, today I'm working on a tiny background, which is 8 by 10 centimeters, which equals, I think, 3.5 by 4 inches, if I remember correctly. I don't know. But yeah, I felt like having a tiny painting. And you're on the big one.
Yeah, I just needed some space. I figured that when I drew my sketch out, and I wanted to be able to see something on that, and then therefore I needed some space. Space.
Well, you're getting into the part of doing artwork where you think, I need huge beats of paper. I want to show this and this and this, which is nice. Takes away the scare of large paper sheets or, I don't know, canvases, whatever.
Yeah.
Did you ever paint on big canvases? Way back when you were painting before? I never asked.
Not on real canvases, but on paper special for oil. And it was like A3 about the size.
Well, one day I'm gonna throw an 80 by 100 centimeter canvas at you and say, paint.
You already did that.
No, this is a smaller one. This is 80 by 40 centimeters or 70 by 40. This is not the big canvas.
Yeah, probably I will start at one end of the canvas, and when I finally get to the other end of the canvas, it will be a totally different motif.
Oh, that would be cool.
So it would just change.
It's like a mural or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do that one day, but for now I leave you with A4 and A3 size papers.
You probably will have to shut the doors closed.
Yeah, we'll lock you in. That's fine. I have permission. You heard it first, audience. I have permission to lock her into the studio with some big surfaces.
Yeah, just because I might run away screaming or something.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I will have countermeasures at the ready.
There he is, your little panda. So cute.
Yeah, he's wrapped around the bamboo.
So we were discussing about your line work earlier that day. Just to mention that, I think it's really gorgeous this time.
Thank you.
It really turned out so well.
Yeah, I had a bit of trouble with the positioning of the legs of the gardener, but that was the only hiccup or struggle that I had when it came to sketching out and doing line
really
work.
Obvious until you mention it.
I know.
So it's really good.
Yeah. Well, he's handicapped. He's a handicapped gardener.
I was pretty sure it was a girl, but you probably looked at the board game artwork that was already there, and I couldn't remember that. So my guy has Saiyan hair and more like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, well, he's modern. My gardener is a more traditional type gardener, maybe. I don't know. But you incorporated the chibi expansion at your painting, which I find very cute.
Although I never played it, but I thought the thought of it was so, yeah.
It's really cute, especially the bow tie and the head of the little one. It's very cute.
I liked how this little one turned out. It's cute. I hope for that.
Yeah. It's very sweet. And I like what you now have sketched out, but what you're going to write in your speech bubble.
Yeah.
That's
if you're watching this on a bigger screen, you can screen, not stream. You can probably read it already. For all the others, you can see it in the end.
Yeah.
It's the reason why the panda in this game was given from the Chinese emperor.
I think it was the Chinese to the Japanese or something like that. There's a backstory in the game.
Yeah, the panda was pretty much a gift to the Japanese emperor. And my part of the story is that one that isn't told in the game. She was with the Chinese emperor beforehand, but as you can see in this scene, she didn't behave that well. That was the reason in the first place why he wanted to get rid of her.
Which makes him or her perfect for as a gift for a friend?
Frenemy?
A frenemy. Nice. I like.
I just noticed that my picture turned out to appear quite Chinesey with that dragon in the background and everything, and the architecture seemed a little more Chinese. So yeah.
Well, I'm very sure that the panda came from China and was a gift to the Japanese emperor. I'm very sure they just didn't say it, and you filled that gap
just
there.
After the panda just
misbehaved.
Ate everything in the in the bamboo fields.
Yeah. Because that's what pandas do.
Yeah.
At least in Takenoko land.
And still they are fat.
Oh well. They're well proportioned, so don't give them body image issues. It's fine.
Panda shaming. I'm sorry for that.
Well, I started coloring already, and in the spirit of the game, I took ink rather than having traditional watercolors.
Those
so
are
the tumbles.
Yeah.
And just liquefied the ink and colored everything there. Also, with this tiny surface, those markers are pretty well when it comes to controlling where the color flows, whereas traditional watercolor can be a bit tricky, and I didn't want to mess up the bamboo, which I liked best in this painting, the midsection of the bamboo.
Yeah.
I liked how that turned out, and I didn't want to mess it up.
Also, this time you used quite bright and strong colors.
Yes. I was actually thinking at one point when I had the line work down, am I even gonna color, or am I gonna leave it in this traditional Eastern way of doing ink artwork from way back when? And I thought, oh well, that would be copying out.
But I was thinking about that too. I was also thinking about playing with that black and white theme of the pandas, but I couldn't come up with a real good motive for that. So yeah, I just made a comic instead.
I had another idea that I didn't work with, obviously, which was just going in with one color, red ink maybe, but then I thought, this is not really in the game, so though it would fit with the place that the game takes place, meaning Japan, that would have fit, but not with the game, so I thought, let's go with the bright, cheeky kind of way the game is presented to you and go with bright colors instead.
After all, that's a big part of the game we love.
Yeah,
The bright colors. The
yes. I mean, it's gorgeous to look at. It's very, very well made, like production, and well, it's super cool to play. I mean, Antoine is my favorite designer for a reason. He hits a nerve with how he designs games with me.
So far, you pretty well convinced me of that. So
I'm sorry.
Have to agree.
when it comes to family games, he's really, really good with those.
Yeah.
And they're kind of alike, but they're not. Meanwhile, I think I'm kind of able to recognize an Antoine Bozard game when it comes to how it plays, but they all I don't want to say craving, but they all fill a place when it comes to what I want to play at that that time, at that day. I can always take.
It's mostly games you can play in every mood, in every situation.
Yeah.
And they are relatively easy to get into.
Yes.
And usually have some add-ons you can quite easily use.
Yeah.
So I absolutely know what you mean.
It's like, you want a competitive, a cooperative? Oh, let's take this one. Oh, let's take this one. So, I mean, yeah, go figure. I really, really like his work.
So, I'm really surprised how much detail you put in such a tiny surface.
Yeah, I seem to do that. The tinier the surface is, the more detail I put in, and
yeah, that's why I love your tiny twisties. I mean, just look at those shadows, at those different how do you put it? Shades of the colors, and you totally get those details with the earth down there. So I really enjoy watching those tiny paintings of yours, always.
Well, I seem to want to do that when I have small surfaces. A4 and bigger, I like to work more with color than I like to work with line work or details. It's just, yeah.
Is it the feeling you just wouldn't get finished if you were putting so much detail?
It doesn't matter if I have a painting that's 30 minutes or one that's 19 hours.
Yeah.
It's the size, it's not how much work I want to put in. I don't know why that is. I have no explanation for that. It's just what I do, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, what was I about to say? Oh God, now I forgot.
Sorry for interrupting.
No problem. Oh yeah, time. Okay. Tina took 74 minutes for her piece, and I took 52 for mine. So we're pretty close, though we are so far apart with the size, and that explains how much detail and line work I put in there. Because it takes forever.
But it's such a cute painting. You really got to love this one. I just enjoy it.
Thank you.
Also, yeah, it's really eye candy. I just can call it like that, so I like it.
That's very sweet. Well, I like the goofy, comic-y attempt at your painting.
I did it with you in mind.
Oh God. Oh well, now I'm an inspiration as well. Well, I think achievement unlocked. But I really liked, you showed it to me back when, earlier in the video when she moves her piece, she's showing it to me meanwhile, and I was giggling really hard when I saw it. So yeah, I just really like the goofy kind of painting there. I mean, the little penna touching mommy's or daddy's like be cool about it, and him or her just being totally disappointed with that goddamn diet doesn't work. What is it? It's so cute. Very sweet. I love it.
Yeah, the panda's quite a princess or prince or whatever you want it to be. So it's gonna be shipped to Japan soon.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Yeah. Very, very soon.
Man, I should misbehave too. Maybe they would ship me to Japan too. That would be great.
Do you like earthquakes?
No.
Then maybe Japan is not the place for you.
Also, I shouldn't go to San Francisco. And
Well, they're smaller earthquakes are way more recent in Japan. Throughout day-to-day life than they are in San Fran. But yeah, San Fran. I'm so whatever.
You're so West Coast.
I'm so knowledgeable, or not. I don't know. Well. Anyway, it's really, really cute what you did there, and though it's recognizable as being one of your paintings, it's quite different as well. You're pretty muted with the colors.
Yeah, as always, I tried something new.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed it. With this one, you have the red roof being a pop, and also the head and the trousers of the gardener being a poppy color, and the rest is pretty muted. That's nice. I like.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Yeah. So yeah, that pretty much finishes our paintings there. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know in the comments below which painting you prefer this week and which game you want us to paint soon. We're always very happy for any feedback, and we're gonna see you next Wednesday, 9 a.m. CET, back on this channel with some board game art. Until then, have a very good one. Bye!